Hello everybody, this is White Wolf. I'm going to try this one last time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to make a pre-recorded video about changing the energy daily and cleansing our aura and making sure that the energy that's around us at all times allows us to remain true and allows us to not allow ourselves to define what this thing is. So we can allow ourselves to always change the energy that is present inside of ourselves and outside of ourselves. So when we allow ourselves to always shift into the energy where we're supposed to be, we can allow ourselves to open up and to receive even greater, and to open up and to expand and to step out of our comfort zone. Because sometimes when we feel like discomfort or being triggered or a certain emotion arises, we allow ourselves to sever that pattern, sever that cord, sever that way of being. So when we allow ourselves to always focus our vibration with our aura and emanating the light and the love of the Creator at all given times, we can allow ourselves to put everything inside of our vortex. We can also understand that when we're meditating, what we're doing is tapping into 0-point creation. So we're almost becoming the light of awareness. We're allowing the light of awareness to appear into everything that we become. So then it's like when you meditate and then there's a shift. There's something different about your aura. Allow yourself to be dictated and have your whole day dictated by a distorted thought process or an emotion or a person or feeling like you have to be argumentative. But then the tug of war stops. You allow yourself to see that you're a master of your aura, you're a master of your energy, and you have the ability to control it, and you have the ability to allow yourself to not be defined by what is here, but you allow yourself to shake off any negative energy because you are a vortex of creation. So if you're a vortex of creation, you can put everything inside of that vortex. You can put everything inside of what you want out of life. So once you put it there, it cannot be erased and it cannot be taken away from you. So when you allow yourself to be that aura, you're allowing yourself to be that energy that's behind the aura itself. So having a aura cleansing every day is really just grounding in the woods. Sometimes it's just allowing yourself to have a moment of peace, to have a moment of silence, and to have a moment with yourself to where you can open up and receive greater wisdom and balance and love and faith and all that good stuff. Because if you just know that you have a cleansed aura and you know that you have good vibrations and good intentions and a good nature about you, you can allow yourself to be that good nature. So always allow yourself to see that you have control over your free will and the way that you want to experience energy that wants to know me once again, that wants to know the essence of source energy. So also let me know if the internet connection is good. I don't know if you don't tell me. So if the internet connection is good, I'm just going to continue. So changing the energy is realizing that you have the ability to change your aura, to change your frequency, also to change your frame of mind, but also allow yourself to develop that sense of peace, to give yourself that moment of taking that deep breath in and then being the exhalation, but also being the energy of release. And that's when we imbibe and embody the Kundalini energy. So when we do that, what we're really doing is that we're allowing ourselves to subtract and to release and to let go of and be more vulnerable and sensitive towards it. But then we add something in, then we transform and transmute that other vibration that doesn't need to be there anymore. So changing the energy, changing the aura, changing the way that you go about your life with more devotion to the ascended master within yourself, you allow yourself to be devoted to others, but also being devoted to mastering your frequency, mastering your vibration, also your emotions, the way focus on what is, focus on what it could be more. How can I expand on it from there? How can I relay the message in a very loving and discerning and truthful way? How can I be that genuine source of divine expression? how can I allow myself to heal from this and then get past it and overcome the said obstacle? So the amount of times that we don't project obstacles, problems, illusions, manipulations, and deceptions is when we're maintaining our aura and our energy and our frequency. So if you feel like something is off, you feel like something is off with your energy, or you feel like something's off with your job, or you don't want to go anywhere, there's a reason for that. So we can't always just hide out in our room and feel like we can just stay alone and not be out in the world, but we have the ability to change the energy around us. I hope the internet connection is good. I don't know if you don't tell me. But really understanding that you have the ability to change the energy wherever you go. You have the ability to change the way that you feel about something, the way that you act towards something, to the way that you don't just go against your vibration, but also don't go against your truth, and don't spit on the seed, and also don't give up on your spiritual journey, because it will always lead you to become. So your space and your energy is your energy, and your energy is your source field of creation and also your vortex of creation. So we have to allow ourselves to be, so that means like if you, like in movies, in society, arrogance, pride, vanity, lust, whatever it may be, our aura has to be cleansed, but also it's from past lifetimes. It could be a little bit of karma, but it also could be your past, but it could also be something that we have not yet dealt with. So we can allow ourselves to see that when we want to deal with stuff, when we want to be proactive, when we want to look the other direction and actually go ahead and be forward thinking and be proactive and say, I don't need to think that way. I don't need to look at myself in that light, because that's damaging my empowerment. If I see myself not being worthy, then I'm always not going to be worthy. If I see myself as poor, I'm always going to be impoverished. So you have to see yourself encompassed within that beautiful aura and that beautiful light. Because if you don't see yourself that way, you will always see yourself in the pessimistic way of the human being. In a lot of ways that human beings see themselves on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. They see themselves that way all the time, and they project what they don't want. They say, I hate my life, I hate my job, I hate this person, I hate that. And then you get on the downward spiral of being negative towards yourself, disempowering yourself, falling in and out of alignment, and having a lack of seeking and having a lack of transforming. So the seeking impulse will always drive everything that you want. The seeking impulse will always allow you to ask the right questions that need to be answered. But also it's just like showing some initiative, to always want to clean your aura, always wanting to change your energy. And it's like the past couple days, I know that there has been something inside of me that has been cleared. And that's why I did an aura clearing on my TikTok videos, because I felt like it was very needed. I felt like that's what a lot of people are doing. And it's really just transforming and installing the I am presence within your hard drive. So a lot of us are like, we need an upgrade, we need an update, we need to be revamped and renewed and redeemed in a sense. So a lot of us we're like the old 90s computer, and we need to be the MacBook Pro 13. So we're just having that update within ourselves, and when we get our DNA reprogrammed, sometimes it takes time to perfect that aura that you want to carry with you, that essence of source energy that you always want to become, but also what you want to project out there, how you want to be of a loving nature, and how you want to be balanced within your masculinity and your femininity, but also just having the notion that you just know. You just absolutely know that everything is going to work out for me. I know that I'm going to get past this. I know that I'm going to heal this inside of myself. I know that I'm going to get through it. I know that I'm not stuck ever. Because then you wouldn't argue about the sky being blue if you just knew that the sky is blue and that that is your favorite color. You wouldn't argue because that is the state of being that you want to resonate within. That's why you wouldn't have to tell the person like, no, the sky is blue. That's why you're not agreeing to disagreeing, but you're just opening yourself up to the very fact that you know what my truth is and my alignment is and what I need to do for myself. So that's what we all need to do for ourselves and how we carry the energy for the next generation to come. And also just changing the energy, changing your aura, asking your guides for assistance. Also not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to just ask, like, I want to be healed from this. I want to be let go of this. I want to quit this job. And it's not like you're making decisions out of impulse, but what you're doing is that you're aligning your vibration to the very fact that you embrace discomfort, you embrace challenge, you're not afraid of catalysts, but you're always willing to learn more about yourself. You're always open to more learning. So we're going to be doing a meditation. I hope the internet connection's good. Because I really love to keep this video. But we're going to do a meditation, and with this meditation, I want you to understand that you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to have entities that don't align with your counsel around you at all times. So it's just like understanding like what is a spirit guide and what is a spirit giving this. So it's saying that I lost the connection. So I hope I got the connection back. I hope it's good. So I'm just going to go with it. I don't really, I'm kind of tired of messing with the internet connection. So with this meditation, I want you to see how your aura can be of a way of blessing, how your aura can allow your guides to come in, the counsel that you're supposed to work with, but also attracting relationships, also being of that example of source energy, knowing that you can be that blessing whenever you want to be that blessing, knowing that you can be that energy whenever you need to be that energy. Know that you can be a genuine loving source of energy and you're carrying the weight of the future, but you're letting go of everything that is hindering you or trying to throw you off, or you're just able to sense things much differently because you have perception and you have vision and you have alignment. Above all else, you have alignment at the end of the day. So when you allow yourself to have that alignment, you allow yourself to have that stability and that support system. So just know that you're always supported and that you're always safe, and that nothing is out to get you, and nothing is going to throw you off of the path. And also just know that you're here to be a loving source of creation, and you can have everything within your aura be of a genuine source of energy, of love, of transcendence, and that you can surround yourself with that. But also you can accept the higher self, and you can accept the light body within yourself. So, and it's just not being afraid to ask, can I receive more? Can I be of that nature of source energy? And then when you get to the point where you ask, and then you can just say that I know that I am healed. I know I'm going to break through. I know that I'm going to get past anything that I need to get past. So we can allow ourselves to change with the frequency. And it doesn't bother us anymore because we know that we have that electromagnetic kinetic source energy all around us. And we can breach through any wall. We can breach through any integration period and distortion or shadow self that doesn't want to allow us to become who we are. So just allow yourself to be your most authentic self. Allow yourself to be the genuine source of creation that you are. And allow yourself to see that with this power, with this usherance of source energy, that you can live life once again. You can open up again. You can dream again. That you can believe again to the point where you know that this is what you want. And that I'm going to follow it to the very end so that I can become that genuine source of creation. Allow yourself to give yourself that moment where you have that direct experience with the I Am presence. And just love it for what it is. And just know that you can have everything inside of yourself represent who you are. And you don't have to worry again. You don't have to fret about the details or the outcomes or the way that it manifests. But you just check your energy. You stay devoted to the path. You stay meditating. But you also stay trying to manifest the best life that you possibly can. And you ignite the flame of passion back into yourself because you're surrounding yourself with and feeding your spirit with the things that inspire you, that bring you joy, abundance, fulfillment, achievement. And it feels great. It feels like you've just shifted out of your current state of consciousness. And that's how it should always feel. So, and that's why it's so amazing to be on the path, because you get to change the way you feel. You get to change how you go about your life. You can pick your emotions. You can pick the very fact that you have free will. That you don't have to stay where you're at, but you can make choices today and actions that generate different causes and effects that will ultimately always change your life. So just know that you are sacred, you are loved, and that you can always surround yourself with that abundance. But just know that it's real. Just know that whatever you're tapping into, have discernment, have love, but also be open and receptive to how God's source energy wants to use you. And how you want to use your time. Know that you're in the absence of time. That means you have all the time in the world to do what you want. You get to start over again. You get to do all of this fun stuff over again. You get to reclaim your old self back in your inner child and see what it's like to actually live life again. And that's what you're really doing. So know that this is not the ending, but this is just the beginning. Because then you're not putting a ceiling on yourself. And you're not putting a concept on it or allowing it to define you. And I think that's what's mostly powerful, is that you're not allowing it to define you. And when you just confirm what you are, then your aura speaks for itself, and what's inside of you speaks for itself. And then you don't have to, not everybody's going to receive from you. Not everybody's going to understand you. But you have to be your own unique self and know that other people will receive from you and love you for who you are as an empath. But then you learn how to balance out your empathic nature, you're not really shutting it on and off, but you kind of are, because you're like, okay, I don't have to tap into that energy. I don't have to allow this person's energy to affect me. I can change the energy wherever I go. But sometimes it's like, I don't want to go to that specific place, right? I don't have to go to that specific store or that specific path on the, biking trail or whatever it may be. because it doesn't resonate with you. But finding resonance in everything that you do and everywhere that you go is always key, and is always going to be the thing that sets you apart from everybody else. But just be you. Just know that you are loved, and know you're one of the chosen, and know that you're becoming God in human form, which is the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. Take one last deep breath. Exhale. So I hope you guys enjoyed that meditation. I hope the internet connection was good. And if you're wondering what I was itching my leg because something bit me while I was doing the meditation. It like bit me and it itches like really bad. So that's what I was itching. So if you guys were on the live feed and you really enjoyed it, you can book a private session with me for $70. Also, I have a psychic class for $50. And yeah, I hope I get to keep this video. I hope the internet connection was good the entire time. I don't know if it was or not. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the live. I really appreciate your likes, and I appreciate the love, and I appreciate the very fact that you listened. But also just know that you have the ability to change the frequency, to change the way you go about life. But also it's as simple as like changing your exercise routine. If you want to stop lifting weights and doing more cardio, or doing an exercise that fits more within your body archetype, then do that. And it's just like aligning your divine archetypes of archangels and different